Welcome to episode 1 of our Christian Comics Trip, a journey upon which we'll look at a wide variety of Christian comics, but especially those published in the 1980s and earlier, and we'll also briefly consider the message that they try to communicate. It seemed right to start this first episode with a comic featuring perhaps the most popular fictional character among those you find in Christian comic books, namely Archie. Archie comics have been around since the 1940s, but beginning in the winter of 1973, Spire Christian Comics began to publish stories about Archie and his friends and their wacky adventures in the town of Riverdale, stories which also had an overtly Christian message. These would sit alongside Spire's other titles, such as The Cross and the Switchblade and Live It Up, as well as some aimed at younger readers, like the iconic Barney Bear Meets the Swamp Gang. Al Hartley wrote and drew the majority of these comics, so we'll learn more about him and how he got involved with Spire as this series progresses. The first Archie publication from Spire was Archie's One Way, with the title character and all his friends appearing on the front cover, as well as making appearances in the 6 short stories that the comic contains. The final story, featuring Archie and Veronica, really sums up the substance of the comic, as Veronica realizes that her father has become a Christian. She reads passages from the Bible that highlight how true Christianity involves letting Jesus make his home in your heart, which means, as Veronica then realizes, Christ is involved in every part of a Christian's life. And you'll notice that the gospel, the good news about Jesus Christ, features throughout this comic. All the stories have a Christian message, from Jughead's discovery of spiritual food, to Betty's testimony shared with a travelling stranger, and the gospel is seen to create a global family. There's also a wonderfully retro splash page full of Bible verses. The comic fits comfortably into the 1970s era because of such things as the clothes and the hairstyles, but the final page, telling the reader how to become a Christian, expresses a message that remains relevant to every generation: forgiveness of sins through faith in Jesus Christ. And pow, we see a few more publications on the back cover, and we'll eventually get to them and many more, so I hope you'll join me again for future episodes. God bless you, and thank you for watching.